All right, we're back. This is Tony DeSare with Jim Caruso. And this is just thought we'd continue our conversation here after we heard the I Only Had a Brain. Now, Cast Party is not only a New York phenomenon, but it's becoming a national phenomenon, too.
Like the Ice Capades.
just like the Ice Capades.
I want to be a capade.
I was thinking that. I
want to be a
down.
capade.
Yeah.
Any capade, Jim capade.
So where are you doing it? Where's it going?
Billy Sturch and I have been going all over the place doing really celebrating the local talent in all these cities. We go to L.A. again this next week. We do Wednesday and Thursday, always at the Magic Castle, which is a crazy,
yeah, I've heard about it. I want to get there.
Unbelievable space. You've got to go.
Yeah.
We'll be in Chicago in April 10th, at the Main Stage Theater, which is really a wonderful new space.
Okay.
And in Pittsburgh, my hometown.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
I know.
It's part of the cabaret thing there? Or
No. No, I'm actually going to my alma mater, the prep school that I went to.
Oh.
They're bringing me in on April 20th, and we're going to have some local Pittsburgh talent. And there's
that's
a lot
amazing.
of it there.
Yeah.
You probably know.
Yeah.
Joe Negri on guitar. I mean, some spectacular jazz players.
That's great.
So I think it's going to be fun.
Okay, so where do you, and I hate this question, but I'm going to ask you anyway because I'm kind of curious in your case. Where do you see all this going in over the course of the next 5 years, something like that? I mean, where would you like it to continue to become a national thing, or do you want to, what are your goals for, I mean, not only Cast Party, but just like, I mean, because you've done so much and had such a unique career.
Yeah, it's a weird career. I mean, it's so weird that I don't know how to answer that really, but to be able to travel the world and do Cast Party and celebrate great talent is, I never thought I'd want to do that. I thought I wanted to be, a singer.
Right.
And all of a sudden I had a modicum of success doing that. But the second I kind of put the spotlight on other people, people found me more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't somebody tell me that a long time ago? I could have saved years of agony.
Yeah.
But I really, really love it. And to travel with Billy, like we do.
And it's great that you obviously love it so much and you still are singing and performing and doing. So
it gives me a chance to do an album and every once in a while and to do my thing.
So speaking to that kind of thought, what advice would you give someone that's trying to find their path in the business, whether it be a singer, an actor, whether they're finding it kind of an easy path? Well, let's face it, it's never easy. But
it's never easy. I mean, it's been easy for about 5 people.
What do you think are the keys to being able to do this for a long time?
Honestly, keeping an open mind. Say yes to everything. Host an open mic night. Have a radio show. I mean, everything you do. I was a publicist. I worked in a producer's office. I worked in television. I booked television. Just anything that you can keep learning. I mean, that sounds like the most obvious, like what everybody says. But if I would have said no when they called me to do Cast Party, it wasn't even called Cast Party. We threw a party in a nightclub, and the next day the owner called and said, "Would you do that again every Monday?" And I said no. And 8 years later, we're still doing it. If I would have stuck to my no, none of this would have happened.
Yeah. You never know where things will lead.
Exactly. And I think this business, more than any, you just have to keep your brain open to new experiences and be able to vary your path a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's well said.
And I think you should look into reggae and polka.
Reggae and polka.
All
right.
On that note.
On that note, Jim Caruso, thank you very much.
Thank
you.
It
was a pleasure.
This was so fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
We'll do it again.
We will do it again. And Cast Party Monday nights, Jim Caruso, the Swing Set CD out now on iTunes and
it's everywhere.
Amazon and Jim's
and in the trunk
apartment.
of my car.
Yes,
that's right. Come over, won't you?
All right. Take care, Jim Caruso.